beautiful about that round number when you can put that 20 win mark on there. So I love
2021.
that you brought
Yeah.
that up. Yeah, I love that you
Yeah.
brought that up.
And take it one step further,
Um,
everybody. 15 of the 29 are at 9 wins or better. So over half
Nice.
of our women's programs are at 9 wins or better with 5 weeks remaining in the basketball season.
Um, as I mentioned earlier, with John, you're the executive director of the Celebration Bowl. Just curious, how does one become an executive director of the bowl? I mean, what are the qualifications?
that's a good question because I still don't know the answer to that. um, it wasn't really something that I was pursuing. I was um, chief executive for 100 Black Women of Atlanta, and we actually ran a game, the Atlanta Football Classic, that featured Florida A&M and Tennessee State.
Okay.
And when ESPN was looking to launch the bowl game in Atlanta, you know, they reached out to me through the commissioner at that time to have a meeting with them.
Okay.
And so the conversation sort of led to you know, to an offer to join ESPN. And I initially was a little hesitant, but just simply because I was enjoying what I was doing. But I enjoy building things, and I saw this really as a great opportunity to build something institutional for historically Black colleges and universities, HBCUs,
Okay.
and to put to work at putting us in a space where we aren't as it relates to being with the other bowl games. And although the Celebration Bowl was sort of a legacy of the Heritage Bowl, which was a legacy of the Pelican Bowl,
Okay.
that it was our desire to make sure we were able to institutionalize this in a way that, you know, 50 years from now, 100 years from now, that that this game would be very, very viable and would certainly be functioning at a level beyond what anyone would imagine today.
Absolutely. And so in 2015, that was the first year the Celebration Bowl was correct. Um,
Correct.
how well, you said ESPN, so who pitched it to ESPN? Did ESPN come to somebody or someone actually pitched it to them?
Well, Dr. Dennis Thomas, who was the commissioner of the MEAC at that time, approached ESPN with the idea to get engaged with the bowl game. It wasn't called the Celebration Bowl at the time; they had no name because
Okay.
the Heritage Bowl, which preceded that, had actually gone defunct. I think it was back in 1999, around that time, and so pitched the idea to ESPN, and it actually took 10 years after that for the MEAC chancellors and presidents to vote to approve giving up the automatic qualifier to go to the playoffs and
Okay.
actually go to the bowl game. So initially, again, it was his idea to pitch it to them. You know, but as I tell people, you know, there's a lot of great ideas out there that are in file cabinets and a lot, some in the trash heap. But because it takes three things to actually put something together. It takes an idea,
Mhm.
then it takes someone to finance it, then it takes someone to build it. So it's a three-phase. So certainly applaud Dr. Thomas for the idea. And I applaud, you know, ESPN stepping up and saying, hey, we have to finance this.
Mhm.
And then, you know, we were fortunate that that we were able to come in with our team and actually build it. And so that's why we have what we have today.
That's awesome. The first time that I actually came to the Celebration Bowl was in 2019, and She Say Sports was just taking off, and I was working with BJ Jones and Charles Bishop. They were showing me the ropes, and I was trying to get on Radio Row. I couldn't get there. Something was going on that they stopped it or whatever, but I was amazed at how it was just like, for us, I had never seen that before. And it was a beautiful thing. And you guys have done an amazing job, truly an amazing job.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Um, So, John, how does the Celebration Bowl continue to stay nimble in the era of television market share and ever-changing landscape? Simply put, how do fans define what is the growth of the Celebration Bowl?
That's a very good question. I like to, I always begin with the end in mind when I'm looking at anything. And the ultimate goal for us was to build a Super Bowl, to build our Super Bowl.
Let's move on to number 2. Howard Bison. Yeah, those Howard Bison are back to playing for basketball. They're one of the hottest teams out there also with 5 wins, sitting at straight wins, if you would. 12-10, 4-1. Had a major upset at Norfolk State last week, and they continue to roll. 3 first place votes, 98. They move up 4 spots from number 5 in terms of what's going on this past weekend. So I wanted to make sure you understood that in terms of what took place there. In terms of some of these key matchups. When you look at Morgan State, they lost to Howard, that is sitting at number 2. I wanted to make sure people realize that. 88-56. Now, Morgan State did bounce back and defeat Norfolk State in one way. They pretty much dropped Norfolk State outside of the polls, just to give you some indication there. But guess who's number 1? Maryland Eastern Shore. Hawks. We had the program so long and they probably rolling quietly getting it done. They're sitting at 10-8, 4-1, and they got 4 first place votes, not ranked, jump in the polls all the way to number 1 with 111 points. They take down Central on the road 59-58, and that is after they bounce back and they take down South Carolina State on the road 76-60. Their previous loss in terms in conference play was their first game in conference when they lost to Norfolk State 57-46, but they've run it off since there. They defeated Howard 82-73, Delaware State 68-66, Maryland, South Carolina State 76-70, and just defeated North Carolina Central 59-58, as I said. 4-1 in conference play. That's your new number 1. Take it and leave it. I'm going with you, AD Drew. Woo! I told you I had something fire. I want to see what you say about this one. Get your calculator out. Where's your computer?
I'm almost speechless on this one, Dr. Kabir. Almost speechless. First of all,
you did pause, so you were speechless for a minute. I got you. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, that was a very pregnant pause. That was a 9-month pregnant pause right there.
There was no creamies on that.
Yeah. First of all, damn you, Alcorn State. And great run that you have had in this way. But were it not for Alcorn State, Dr. Cavill, do you realize this would have been the first time all season that you would have had every team in your poll not upside down? Alcorn State was the only team in this poll that was upside down. So damn you for Alcorn State for your non-conference record. All you had to do was get one more, and then would have been the first time. Hopefully next week. Now I say this, now next week everybody will be upside down. So you know how that goes. But looking at this, Maryland Eastern Shore. I'm still trying to scratch my head. Oh, that one, Dr. Cavill.
Four straight. And let me get it straight. Alcorn actually has won 6 straight.
I understand your justification for having Maryland Eastern Shore up there, but I'm supposed to get into you like you got into me. Despite the head-to-head with Maryland Eastern Shore over Howard in the conference opener, I still can't see. I guess this. Howard has more sexy victories than Maryland Eastern Shore.
They do.
So, as a human voter, we all love our sex. So that's the that's why I would have had to go with Howard over Maryland Eastern Shore. Despite Morgan defeated your previous number 1. Correct me if I'm wrong. The number 1 from 2 weeks ago. Norfolk was like number 3 last week, and they now sit that only got them to number 5, Dr. Cavill. I've got to question that. I think North Morgan should have been up ahead of Southern and possibly Alcorn if you consider Morgan's non-conference. Not conference.
All this East Coast bias.
I'm not doing East Coast bias. I'm really not trying to get the East Coast bias. I'm just you asked my opinion. I'm giving my opinion. I'm just throwing out things. If I would have put pen to paper or finger to keyboard,
this really has thrown him off.
I am glad I did not see this before I put this on the screen. That's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead, Charles.
The great Davey Whitney is looking down right now, shaking his head. The Wiz is shaking his head. Alcorn has won 6 in a row. 6 in a row since that early elbow to Jackson State. Landon Bussey has not had. Dominic Bruton is somewhere shooting threes right now. I'm telling you, this Alcorn State team, this is a tough team. Landon Bussey got them. He got them in the right direction. They're trending upward. That was a shocker, the way they started off swag play with the loss of Jackson State. But I tell you what, we're talking about Howard being one of the hottest teams out there. They won 4 in a row, but Alcorn sitting over there, they won 6 straight. This is a good basketball team that will lock you up on the defensive side of the ball. They play tough man-to-man defense. So I really like this Alcorn State basketball team. The one that really opened my eye this past weekend, Howard destroying Morgan State. That was
Ladies and gentlemen, on the behalf of Dr. Rosalind Clark Artis, President at Benedict College, and Mr. Coach Willie Washington, Athletic Director, we welcome you to the campus of C.A. Johnson High School, which is in District 1. Today's game features rival teams, Benedict College and Allen University. Allen University's versus Benedict College. At this time, we'd like to ask all ladies and gentlemen to please stand and remove your headgear for a word of prayer, followed by the playing of the national anthem by the Benedict College Band of Distinction. Heavenly Father, we thank you for allowing us to make it here safe and sound. Heavenly Father, we ask that we have an exciting game of fair play and safe play. Heavenly Father, we ask that you keep your guiding hand around our student athletes. We ask that you also keep your hand around our coaches, our officials. And again, Heavenly Father, let it be a safe day for us all, and all visitors remain here safe and make it back home safe. In your gracious name we pray. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody plays the national anthem like the BOD, the Benedict College Band of Distinction, which is under the leadership of H. Wade Johnson, Ronald Green, and Ricardo Payton. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Athletics Alumni Weekend, Reunion Weekend, and at this time I'd like to introduce our starting lineups. We'll introduce the Yellowjackets first. Starting at forward, number 12, Taylor Boxley. Starting at guard, number 13, Jazim Buffet. Starting at power forward, number 21, Kadrina Nolan. Starting at shooting guard, number 22, Ananda Mayhew. Starting at strong forward, number 23, Courtney English. AU's coached by Takara Tolan. She's assisted by Jaraski Davis and Taylor Vincent. And now, for your home team, starting Lady Tigers. Starting at guard, a 5'5" senior from Pelham, Georgia, number 3, Mahogany Randall. Starting at forward, a 5'8" senior from Waldorf, Maryland, number 4, Jasmine Golson. Starting at guard, a 5'6" senior from Columbia, South Carolina, number 5, Malaya Montgomery. Starting at guard, a 5'7" senior from Savannah, Georgia, number 15, Jasmine Grayson. Starting at forward, a 5'8" senior from Irmo, South Carolina, number 32, Madison Golden. The Lady Tigers are coached by James Rice. He's assisted by Bridget Williams, William Hatton, and Ayanna Armstead. I didn't have any sheets here. Sign and roster. Fill out sheets. For me to fill. Okay, I'll put that out. She was fouled by number 23. English, that's English's first, team first at the line. Madison Golden shooting 1. Out of bound violation, possession, Lady Tigers. Lane violation, possession, Yellowjackets. Steal! Beat! Out of bound violation, possession, Yellowjackets. Checking in for AU, number 11. Deja Harden. Harden's replacing number 22, English. Harden checked in for Mayhew. By Madison Golden with the steal. Basket number 21. No. Out of bound violation. Checking in for the Tigers, number 50, Taylor Christmas. And then for AU, a whole new lineup. Number 5, Fair. Number 30, Jackson. Number 15, Redden. And number 20, Pope. Steal by Malaya Montgomery. Bucket, Malaya Montgomery. Steal and bucket by Montgomery.
Shelby said you have this package, but read this one.
Out of bound violation, possession, Lady Tigers. Out of bound violation, possession, Lady Tigers. Checking in for the Lady Tigers, number 10, Amaya Ashby. Ashby's replacing number 5, Montgomery. Steal, out of bound violation, possession AU. Out of bound violation, possession AU. Steal, Jasmine Grayson. Foul by number 15. Redden, that's Jada Redden's first, team second. Basket number 3, Jamison Whitfield. Bucket, basket number 5, Fair. Kishana Fair. Foul committed by Randall. That's our first, team first. Hey, who's the other foul that got? All right, I had it right. Got it. Basket number 5, Kishana Fair. She's going to the line to shoot 1. She was fouled by number 10, Amaya Ashby. That's Ashby's first, team second at the line shooting. Timeout. Media timeout.
It's never too early to plant the seed, to share the tradition, and instill a sense of pride in your HBCU with your little ones. HBCU Pride and Joy Children's Boutique helps you share your school spirit with a wide selection of adorable kids apparel and accessories officially licensed from your favorite HBCU. Visit hbcupridejoy.com and follow us on all social media at HBCU Pride Joy on Facebook and Twitter.
That spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Ooh, yeah, that's nice.
Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on?
Sure, it's wireless.
Pick something we all like. Okay, hold on.
What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password? Buick Envision 2021.
Oh, you should pick something stronger. That's really predictable.
That's a really tight spot. Don't worry, I used to hate parallel parking.
Me too.
Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you, all of you.
It's like a loop machine.
At the line shooting 1, number 5, Kishana Fair. Out of bound violation, possession Lady Tigers checking in for the Tigers, number 23. Shakira Duncan and number 40. Imaya Gallman. Bucket, number 23, Shakira Duncan. Foul committed by number 32, Golden. That's her first, team third at the line, shooting 1, number 30, Simone Jackson. Foul committed by number 30, Jackson. That's her first, team third. Bucket, number 40, Imaya Coleman. Out of bound violation, possession, Yellowjackets. Basket number 20, Pope. Foul committed by number 50, Taylor Christmas. That's her first, team fourth. At the line shooting 2, number 5, Kishana Fair. Checking in for the Lady Tigers, number 3, Mahogany Randall. She's replacing Grayson. And number 33 for AU, Aaliyah Maddox. She's replacing number 30, Jackson. Rebound, halfback, number 50, Taylor Christmas. Foul committed by number 40, Imaya Goldman. Her first, team fifth, at the line shooting 1. Number 21, English. And for the Yellowjackets, number 5, number 24, Brooke Kyle. Foul committed by number 24, Brooke Kyle. That's her first, team fourth, at the line shooting 2, number 40, Imaya Goldman. Checking in for the Lady Tigers, number 5, Valea Montgomery. Also number 34, Taya Gaddis. They're replacing Christmas and Golden. Foul committed by number 24, Brooke Kyle. That's her second, team fifth. Checking in for the Lady Tigers, number 10, Imaya Ashby, replacing Duncan. And for the AU, number 33, Maddox. One quarter down. Ladies and
Charmin Ultra Soft has so much cushiony softness, it's hard for your family to remember. They can use less.
Sweet pillows of softness.
This is soft.
Holy Charmin. Oh, excuse me. Roll it back, everybody. Sorry.
Charmin Ultra Soft is so cushiony soft, you'll want more, but it's so absorbent, you can use less, so it's always worth it.
Now, what did we learn about using less?
You gotta roll it back, everybody.
We all go, why not enjoy the go with Charmin?
From novice to aficionado, find yourself here. High quality cigars plus personal customer service. Slow Burn is Waco's only mobile cigar lounge, featuring a meticulous, curated collection of premium cigars. Visit our website, www.slowburnwaco.com. That's www.slowburnwaco.com.
It's like a loop machine.
At HBCUs, there's no limit to who we can be. Black and inspired and thriving. black and magnetic and sing. From the classrooms to the quad, our passion is our purpose. We are leaders and legacy. So when you look at what we accomplish next, you'll know where it started. For who you are and who you want to be, we're here.
I'm a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire.
Crypto is complicated, but as a tax expert with crypto experience, you can hand your taxes off to me. You do your thing. We've got your taxes. Intuit. TurboTax Live.
Pizza Hut.
Out of bound violation, possession, Yellowjackets. Basket number 13, Bethay. Out of bound violation, possession, Yellowjackets. Back in for the Tigers. Number 32, Golden, number 15, Grayson, and number 50, Christmas. Steal by Christmas. Out of bounds, violation, possession, Yellowjackets. Out of bound violation, possession, Yellowjackets. Checking in for the Yellowjackets. Number 21, Nolan. Number 15, Redden. They're replacing number 23, Mayhew. And number 30, Jackson. Basket number 22, Mayhew. Out of bound violation, possession, Lady Tigers. Foul committed by number 50, Christmas, her second, team first. Checking back in for the Lady Tigers, number 40, Gallman, Emaya Gallman replacing number 50, Taylor Christmas. Out of bound violation, possession, Yellowjackets. Out of bound violation, possession, Yellowjackets. Travel violation, possession, Lady Tigers. Travel violation, possession, Lady Tigers. Checking in for AU, number 3. Jamison Whitfield. Number 5, Fair. And number 20, Pope. Out of bound violation, possession, Yellowjackets. Out of bound violation, possession, Yellowjackets. Can you see? Foul committed by number 5, Fair. That's our first, team first. Point bucket, number 3, Mahogany Randall. timeout.
At HBCUs, there's no limit to who we can be. Black and inspired and thriving. Black and magnetic and sing. From the classrooms to the quad, our passion is our purpose. We are leaders and legacy. So when you look at what we accomplish next, you'll know where it started. For who you are and who you want to be, we're here.
I'm a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire.
Crypto is complicated, but as a tax expert with crypto experience, you can hand your taxes off to me. You do your thing, we've got your taxes. Intuit, TurboTax Live.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, just $12.99. Only from Pizza Hut. No one out Pizza the Hut. Foul committed by number 3, Destiny Jamison Whitfield. That's our first, team second. At the line shooting 2, number 5, Montgomery. Foul committed by number 23, Shakira Duncan. That's our first, team second. Basket number 5. Tashana Fair. Foul committed by number 20, Pope. That's our first, team third. At the line shooting 2, number 32, Madison Golden. Checking in for the Lady Tigers, number 3, Mahogany Randall, replacing number 5, Montgomery.
How you doing? Can you get that person to move their car like ASAP?
All right.
If not, they're gonna have to tow it.
Okay. Is it blocking somebody in?
Yeah.
Okay.
The coach wanted me to tell you to go ahead and get those sports other than basketball and football. If they're here, to come down to the corner over there.
All the athletes?
The championships teams and their athletes if they're here.
Okay.
The coaches and athletes.
Okay. And where you want them? Where do you want them?
Right down there. Down on that side.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're driving a black Ford X-150 dealer tag X, ladies and gentlemen, if you're driving a dealer tag X669450, you need to move it ASAP. It's about to be towed. Again, if you're driving a black Ford F-150 X669450, you need to move it ASAP, right away. At this time, we'd like to ask foul committed by number 20, Pope. That's her second, team fourth. We'd like to ask all Benedict SIAC champions, if you participated on a 2022 SIAC champion, please report. Bucket, bingo, jackpot, 3-point bucket, Madison Golden. Basket number 21, Nolan. We'd like to have all SIAC, Benedict, all SIAC and coaches 2022 champions to please report by the exit sign next to the Allen University women's team. Foul committed by number 5, Fair. That's her second, team fifth. At the line shooting 2, number 3, Mahogany Randall. Checking in for the Lady Tigers, number 34, Taya Gaddis. And in for the Yellowjackets, number 13, Bethay. At the line shooting 2, Mahogany Randall. All SIAC 2022 champions, please report to the exit door right next to the Allen University ladies team.
Are they doing something at halftime?
I got all kind of shit to announce.
The girls have to have boys.
Both of them.
Hey, Malaya, you got 13. Malaya got 13.
Yeah, I got all kind of shit to announce at halftime. Out of bound violation, possession, Lady Tigers. Checking in for the Lady Tigers, number 3, Mahogany Randall. Randall's replacing number 2, Sincere Hicks. Also back in number 32, Jasmine Golden. She's replacing number 23, Shakira Duncan. That's back in number 32, Madison Golden. Foul committed by number 34, Taya Gaddis. That's her first, team fourth. Back in for the Lady Tigers, number 23, Duncan. Number 2, Hicks, replacing Golden and Randall.
She said 26.
Checking in for the Lady Tigers, number 20, Soraya Fabrez, replacing Gaddis. Foul committed by number 2, Hicks. That's her first, team 5th. Going to the line to shoot 2, number 13. Bennett at the line shooting it. Checking back in for the Lady Tigers, number 32, Madison Golden. Number 3, Mahogany Randall. Also in for the Lady Tigers, number 10, Amaya Ashby. She's replacing number 20 for Brez. We'd like to have all SIAC champions 2022 meet at the exit door by the Allen University bench. And we're at the half.
When people work in sports, I always want to know, how did your love for sports begin?
That is a fantastic question.
Thank you.
I'm not sure how I can pinpoint when the bug bit me, but I always talk about in our house growing up, there was always a black and white picture of my mom's basketball team. And so I grew up knowing that she started as a freshman. She was also part of integrating a predominantly white school. And so she would tell me about some of the struggles that were involved with that. And so I think that always I kind of wanted to make her proud, and I always felt like the bar, she never said that, but I always felt like the bar was going to be starting as a freshman and doing those other things. Although I played softball in high school as well, basketball was my first love. And ironically, one of those things when you've looked at that, something for so long, I did start as a freshman. And one of my most favorite years of all in sports was that freshman year when I was allowed to play on the junior high team and the high school team. I grew up in a small Class B school. And so absolutely loved that year where I was playing basketball 5 to 6 days a week.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, and you know, like you said, you just wanted to make her proud, even though she never said it, but you was trying to follow her footsteps, and that's pretty cool. So as I mentioned earlier, you're a Hall of Famer from your alma mater, with such honors as Player of the Week, OIC Scholar Athlete, OIC and District 9 All-Conference teams, and Northwestern Ranger Queen. What amazing accomplishments. How, with basketball classes, possibly campaigning for Ranger Queen, how were you able to juggle all this and keep your GPA up?
Well, it's one of those things that I absolutely loved college, and some of my friends from the Baptist Student Union, they were my sponsoring group for Ranger Queen. They talked me into it, and ironically, it's the first time that I learned that other people other people can see some things in yourself that you may not see at the time. I never ever considered myself Queen material at all, and I wouldn't have had the nerve to do it had some of my friends were like, "Hey, we'll help you with the posters. We'll help you. We'll back you. You can do this. Everybody knows you," but they didn't know me in that realm. And so I don't know. That was a very eye-opening and life-changing time for me as well. So to be voted in by my peers at a PWI meant a whole lot to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I always saw myself just as, you know, a jock, an athlete, a scholar. I did see those things as me, but a queen, I never saw that.
Well, you're a queen, sister. That's for sure. You are amazing. Just, you know, researching and reading your bio, I was like, wow, she is amazing. And that's why I'm so excited that you're our very first guest. A.D. Rogers, you were inducted in the Hall of Fame in Langston in 1998. I believe 9 years after you graduated, or 8 or 9 years, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. How was that moment for you to be honored in that way?
You know, no one really prepares you. It's like when you're excited about it, and I was honored. My family was there to see me inducted, but I was not prepared for the rush of memories as you're getting ready to thank those that have played a part in your induction. I just saw the hours and hours outside playing on a grass court, the excitement when my dad built my first goal, and it was big because he actually had a welder. I had the metal pole, that everything still had a grass court. But I mean, I looked at all the hours that were spent in the backyard and that had brought me to that point. The sacrifices that my mom and dad had made. We weren't rich by any means. My mom was a school teacher. And, you know, all of that was full circle. And I just felt grateful to God that he allowed me to experience that moment.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, A.D. Rogers, you served 4 years as an athletic director for women's sports and was selected as AD of the Year for Region 6 in 2003. Now, I never knew there could be separate ADs for women and men's sports. Could you elaborate on that for me? I mean, why was it just for women's sport?
So at that point in time, we were at NEI Division I school. And so we split the responsibilities. Part of my time, there were 2 years that the other men's AD.
They're being paid for their services. Yeah. Yeah, and I guarantee you, if you went to those players and say, "Hey, fellas, if we play these 2 games, you will get cost of attendance," I guarantee you the decision will be unanimous. Coach, let's play them. Let's play them.
Right.
Because the athletes are actually benefiting from it. But it's a two-edged sword. Even though you're playing those games to help those kids with the cost of attendance, you still put them out there. And AD was right. You still doing it's just doing it another way. You're still doing the exact same thing.
Well, I did answer yes to it when he posed that question. But then I think I came with something out of the field remark behind it, because basically I said, you know, hey, $1,000 versus 100, I'm gonna take the 1,000, but yes, I'm still taking one for the team. I believe it is that. But cost of attendance comparable to NIL. It can't. To me, NIL is quick and short term. Cost of attendance is something that could be long term. Wheeler, can you compare and contrast NIL versus cost of attendance, or is cost of attendance something that should be looked at more of doing it? Because Coach Banks, the director of Southern,
He came on the show and talked about that's what Southern's trying to do for their student athletes.
I think cost of attendance has the ability to affect everyone, whereas NIL is going to affect only those players that are popular, that are marketable themselves, like starting quarterback, starting running back, your star receiver, or something like that. But cost of attendance has an opportunity to affect everyone, and so that's why the cost of attendance to me outweighs anything that NIL can bring to the table. Plus the fact that NIL is not, how can I put it, the longevity factor in terms of NIL is not there, as opposed to the longevity factor in terms of the potential of cost of attendance. So, you're able, in my opinion, you're able to cover more ground if you're able to do cost of attendance than you are NIL, which only concerns itself with a certain number, a limited number of players, that sort of thing.
Yeah, because that's interesting, because you mentioned quarterbacks and they're getting those deals, their name recognition, but without those big guys up front.
Yeah, I mean,
what about O linemen, D linemen?
And these guys are only human. These guys are only human. And at what point in time does that doubt or whatever, jealousy or whatever it is you want to call it, kind of creep in? Here my jersey's getting dirty, and I'm keeping folk up off this guy, and he ain't even buy me a burger last week. So maybe I need to slip and fall on one to kind of who's in charge, who's actually in charge up here, and maybe he'll start to share the wealth, or what it's saying, the Godfather, wet my beak. Maybe he'll a little bit, So it's something that kids, kids nowadays, they think about those things.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's something to be thought about. That's for sure.
And we talked about it before, guys, and I will say this: I think it's a tough job, the director of athletics. I mean, they're the CEO of the athletic department. They got to have a good staff put together, and now, guys, with the mindset that we're in now, for us, the sports world, it's instant gratification. There's no honeymoon period. And even whether you're in the SIAC or CIAA, the SWAC, it's kind of different now. It's win and win quickly. How do you combat that?
We are going to be playing Who's Most Likely To? Here with the insanely talented cast of 80 for Brady.
Most likely in any case, it would be Rita.
To do most anything.
Taking this one, he's cute. Who is most likely to sneak into a football game?
Well, you can start by letting us through.
Sally.
Sally.
Make crack.
Hey, what? No,
Come on now.
Who's most likely to break character during filming?
Rita.
Rita.
How do I do that?
Oh, come on.
I didn't know it was going to come out.
Who's most likely to dance like no one is watching?
Sally.
Lily runs a close second.
You were so funny in that dance sequence.
Oh my God.
You really had me wetting my knickers.
Rita, don't bring up your knickers again in this conversation.
I did want to talk a little bit about bowls, and people have asked questions about the Celebration Bowl in terms of the payout. What does that look like? Just to give you updates there, you're talking about $1.2 million payout in terms of the bowls that go to the conference. A percentage of that goes to the institution, depending on the split, 75-25 for the SWAC, 70-30 in terms of the MEAC, or that was the last percentage breakdown in terms of what that looks like. But I want to do a little comparison so you get a chance of what does that look like. Obviously, you have the major bowls, and you've seen what they do, as they off the chart in terms of the New Year's Six, $14 million, significant type of money. But you see how long they've been in the business for the Rose Bowl, going back 100 years. in terms of what they do there and how they're tied into the CFP and how they have really engulfed all the money. But if you look at some of the other bowls out there, there was an article that talked about the Quick Lane Bowl, really focusing on New Mexico State, which it was encouraging fans to purchase tickets. And it wasn't so much about purchasing tickets. Obviously, you want to support your team. But a lot of it would maybe be at the distance that a lot of fans wouldn't necessarily travel for a 6-6 Aggies team that was playing a 6-6 Bowling Green Falcons team, if you would, coming out of the MAC all the way in Detroit. So they were asking fans to support the team that did make a bowl and purchase tickets so they could donate them to Detroit area youth. That's a great thing for the youth to get a chance to get out and see some college football. But I wanted to get into some of the money. When you talk about this particular matchup, when you see what was going on here, 3 things to know about the Bowling Green as they entering into at that time the Quick Lane Bowl, which was this past week, if you would, a week ago, I should say. The university closed travel cost them $400,000 travel to Detroit. When you talk about the Celebration Bowl, one thing is unique. You heard last year they got the deal with Delta actually flew the teams in there to Atlanta, and that was at no cost to the teams. So you didn't have to worry about that type of cost where you see it doing $400K for Detroit. And so some interesting things there when you think about it. But this is really it was interesting when I've seen this when you talk about these payouts. Because a lot of folks talk about $1 million, $2, $3 million payouts for these bowls. One thing people don't realize, a lot of times these bowls have a bigger number in there, but they'll charge you, as you see, for your travel, your hotel stay, food and things of that nature while you're in there. They'll also charge you for the band in terms of the band and who you bring in there. They'll charge you a ticket price for the band members in the stand. And so the payout for the Quick Lane Bowl was $150K. Yeah, let me say that again. The payout for that bowl game was $150K, and which is why you see the fact that they were encouraging their fans to buy tickets, because this is where it can get a little benefit to the team. New Mexico State athletic director was quoted saying that the university will retain 100% of the revenue from the first 2,000 tickets it sells, 50% of the next 2,000 tickets, which by New Mexico wants its fan base to purchase all of these tickets, because if they did, they could recoup $420K.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for that DJ. That's DJ Puff, Ronaldo Wilson, also a Benedict College graduate.
Announce that they're out there and they got a lot of good gifts and things that people come out, they can win.
Out of bounds violation. Possession, Lady Tigers. Count the bucket. Taylor Christmas with the bucket. She's going to the line to shoot one. Taylor Christmas was fouled by number 12. That's Boxley. That's her first, team second. Checking in for AU number 3. Jamison Whitfield. At the line shooting one, Taylor Christmas. Out of bounds. Possession, Lady Tigers. Bucket number 50, Taylor Christmas. Timeout, AU. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our major sponsors is in the foul committed by number 5. Montgomery, her first, team first. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our major sponsors, Cricket, is out in the lobby. Man, they have all kind of prizes and gifts. Make sure you go by out there. Go by, see the Cricket folk in the lobby. They are one of our major sponsors, and there's all kind of gifts you can. Out of bounds violation, possession, Yellowjackets. Basket number 15, Redden. Count the bucket, Taylor Christmas, count the bucket. Taylor Christmas, count the bucket. Taylor Christmas, count the bucket. Taylor Christmas, she was fouled by number 30. Jackson second. Team third. At the line shooting one, Taylor Christmas. Timeout.
When you work in IT, complaints are part of the job.
Bill says the coffee's weak today.
But since CDW helped us switch to Mac, everyone's happier. Dan from finance likes getting performance without a big price tag. Phoebe digs the power of the Apple M1 chip. Mac is easy to manage, compatible with all our apps, and came pre-configured by CDW. Now we're even getting compliments.
That was Bill again, says he loves his new Mac. He's right about the coffee.
Hey, babe, meet us at the bottom of the trail.
Oh, man. Hey.
Open up. The redesigned Chevy Silverado with a sophisticated high-tech interior.
Open the door.
It's easy to forget it's a truck.
Thanks.
Nice truck. It was. Find new style. Find new roads. Chevrolet.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, people trying to get down.
I'm a millionaire.
Did they move the car? Basket number 3, Jamison Whitfield. Yeah, thought I had it.
I'm a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire.
Crypto is complicated, but as a tax expert with crypto experience, you can hand your taxes off to me. You do your thing, we've got your taxes. Intuit, TurboTax Live.
T. Madden & Associates is a sophisticated and experienced law firm located in your neighborhood. We're turning injury to cash.
T. Madden and Associates obtained almost $2 million for my injury. They turned my injury to cash.
Now, we can't guarantee how much your injury is worth, but we've recovered millions for our clients. Call T. Madden & Associates at 833-PAID-123. That's 833-PAID-123. Jackson. Jackson's replacing number 15, Jada Redden. Madison Golden. Bucket. Madison Golden. Bucket. Madison Golden. She's going to the line to shoot one. She was fouled by number 30, Simone Jackson. That's Jackson's third, team 4. At the line shooting one, Madison Golden. Checking in for the Lady Tigers, number 40, Imaya Goldman, replacing Taylor Christmas. Give it up for Christmas.
of bounds violation, possession, Lady Tigers. Checking in for the Yellowjackets, number 21, Kadrina Nolan, replacing number 33, Maddox. She got the rebound and the bucket. Steal. Out of bounds violation. Possession, Yellowjackets. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you're driving a black Ford 150, dealer tag X669450, please remove your vehicle immediately. You have 5 minutes. They're going to tow your vehicle. Black Ford F-150 X669450. If you're driving that black Ford 150, F-150, move your vehicle right away. And also, if you see anything happening in this gymnasium, please report it. Enforcement officer. We have quite a few in here for all of our safety. For BC cheerleaders. Basket number 21, Nolan. Out of bounds violation, possession, Lady checking back into the game, number 50, Taylor Christmas. She's replacing number 40, Imaya Goldman. Out of bounds violation, possession, Yellowjackets. Foul committed by number 3, Matt Mahogany Randall. That's our first team second. Checking in for the Yellowjackets, number 23, Duncan. She's replacing Montgomery. And then for the Yellowjackets, number 13, Jackson Bethay. And for the Lady Tigers, number 10, Amaya Ashby. She's giving a break to number 3, Mahogany Randall. Outbound violation, possession, Lady Tigers. Travel violation, possession, Yellowjackets. In for the Yellowjackets, number 24, Brooke Kyle. Kyle's replacing number 30, Simone Jackson. Foul committed by number 50, Taylor Christmas. That's her third. And shooting 2, number 24, Brooke Kyle. Checking in for the Lady Tigers, number 3, Mahogany Randall. She's replacing number 10, Amaya Ashby. Checking in for the Lady Tigers, number 40, Imaya Goldman. She's replacing Taylor Christmas. Committed by number 21, Nolan. That's her first, team 5th. Checking in for AU, number 14, Jada Richardson, replacing number 13, Bethay. At the line shooting 2, number 32, Madison Golden. Out of bound violation, possession, Lady Tigers. That's that Tiger defense. Foul committed by Goldman. That's her second. Team 4th. Checking in for the Tigers, number 45, Tye Treasure. Treasure's replacing number 15, Jasmine Grayson. Foul committed by number 45, Treasure. That's our first, team 5th. At the line shooting 2, number 21, Kadrina Nolan. Checking in for the Yellowjackets, number 22, Ananda Mayhew. Replacing number 3, Jamison Whitfield. Yeah, 45, I got it. Out-of-bounds violation, possession, Yellowjackets. Back in for the Yellowjackets, 15, Jasmine Grace, replacing 23, Duncan. In for the Yellowjackets, number 1, Moore. Of the basket, number 24, Brooke Kyle. She's going to the line to shoot 1. She was fouled by number 40, Imaya Goldman, her 3rd. Golden, bucket, Madison Golden.
Out, travel.
Basket number 21, Kadrina Nolan. Out-of-bounds violation, possession, Lady Tigers checking in for the Lady Tigers, number 10, Amaya Ashby. She's replacing number 15, Jasmine Grayson. Foul committed by number 14, Richardson, her first at the line shooting 2, number 3, Mahogany Randall. Checking in for the Lady Tigers, number 2, Sincere Hicks. Hicks is replacing number 3, Mahogany Randall. Out-of-bounds violation, possession, Tigers. Oh!